So Urgent Action Fund Africa is an activist-led fund. So what it means is that ourselves, we emanate from the movements. We are activists ourselves, and we have developed an infrastructure where we are connected with movements through a network of advisors. So on the African continent, we have more than 200 advisors. And our board members, our staff members are in different African countries, more than 16 African countries. So we are connected to the context. And over the past 20 years, we have supported movements with more than 8,000 grants. So that is a lot of knowledge in terms of the context, the needs, but how to resource movements better. And it's a continuous process. Our funding infrastructure, I say our, but it's not ours per se. It belongs to movements. We're just a container. So we listen and we respond and we catalyze movements that are already doing work anyway with different resources, from rapid response grants to collective care, having a healing just lens, shifting gears very fast when it comes to conflict and crisis. And I think what we have seen now is to fund with trust, fund with care, but with agility. A lot of movements are living in conflict and crisis, so providing or supporting just resources on their own does not work. So we have learned and we have heard from movements, and in 2019 we launched the Feminist Republic platform that centers healing justice, where we accompany movements with healers, you know, within their journeys. So in Sudan, in DRC, in Mozambique, we have piloted what it means to support movements with an accompaniment of healers that speak to the structural causes of violence, the traumas, the burnout, you know, the mental health, in a practical way. And this is very non-conventional. It's difficult to justify to bilateral organizations that, you know, this is the infrastructure of care and support that is needed, but we've documented some of the journeys, particularly in Sudan, where we've had a publication, Healing is for the Brave, that is telling those stories from a healing perspective, and then coming together in community, through convenings, in collectives. I think the collectivity part of our work is very important when we are speaking around funding with care. And movements defining what that means for themselves, and us catalyzing and supporting. So we are sitting as a vehicle and as a container, and really listening and tuning in and shifting gears as needed.